All right, so in this video, we have a pair of New Balance sneakers that I think you guys are going to be interested in seeing, especially for those people that like low profile sneakers and ones that you just have like more ground feel and whatnot. This is a pretty incredible lightweight pair of sneakers right here. Big thanks to Sean for sending this pair over at New Balance. That guy rocks, man. I appreciate him for looking out. This is a newer model that should be coming out pretty soon, if not by the time that I post this video. But this is the New Balance Fuel Cell Supercomp Pacer. So Supercomp is a series of sneakers that New Balance is going to be doing now with their running line, and this is the Pacer version, which is very lightweight and very quick, very low profile. Something that I think a lot of runners out there specifically were missing from New Balance. Primarily, like myself, I like to focus on like nice crazy cushioning on the bottom of the shoes. This does feature fuel cell, but it's a smaller stack and it's lower to the ground. And there's also a carbon fiber plate in here to make it a little bit of rocker action. Honestly, I did track in high school. Like, this reminds me like almost like a track shoe. It's so lightweight, so low profile. And I think that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to really love this shoe. One of my old coworkers in tech, like, this is one of the shoes I imagine he would love because he always loved crazy low profile sneakers. So this is like perfect right up his alley. I also do like sneakers that are lower profile as well. It's nice to have like a high stack comfort cushion sneaker, but it's also nice to have something lower to the ground with more ground feel and stuff. It has a different but also great feel on feet. But let's go ahead and get into the video on these guys. Fuel Cell Supercomp Pacers. What's going on, guys? Hes here. Hopefully you're having a good day out there. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. If you guys do hit that notification bell while you're down there. But this pair of sneakers, I will link them in the description when they are available for you to buy. They should be coming out pretty soon. I've seen them pop up at some sites, just not on New Balance's site yet. But this is a pretty incredible pair right here for those people looking. And let's go ahead and get into some of the specs about the shoe. The New Balance Fuel Cell Supercomp Pacer, designed to move at high speeds during your 5K or half marathon races. Nimble and engineered with a lower stack height for a snappy ground feel experience. The carbon fiber plate was strategically placed between the fuel cell cushion technology that is ultra soft, putting spring in each step as they work together for higher speeds and an aggressive ride. The Supercomp Pacer is finished off with a breathable mesh and highly efficient energy arc designed for maximum energy return. It says neutral runners who don't need a lot of extra support will enjoy the feel of men's New Balance Fuel Cell Supercomp Pacer. The cushion level is mid-level, ensuring every step feels cushioned yet springy for tons of energy and comfort on runs at any length. The midsole drop from heel to toe is 8 mm and the shoe weighs 7.1 ounces. This shoe came up quite a bit for 5K or half marathons, not like long distance running, which makes sense because, again, the cushion stack is a lot lower. But I like the fact that New Balance is coming up with a versatile line of sneakers. They do have that one shoe fits all for the most part, but if you have kind of more of a tailored need, I like that they're creating products for people that want something a little bit different and have a little bit of variety there. And I think that's important, especially when you're in the game that they're in. I would say overall fit of this would probably be true to size. However, I needed a wide version because I do have a wider foot. I just have the standard here. So a wide version true to size probably would have been good, but I will say that it is fairly narrow in the regular version and there's not a lot of extra room in the toe box. But I feel like the style of shoe, I don't want that extra room. It's like kind of like a sleek, like form-fitting shoe. So kind of, again, it reminds me of like a track spike when I had to wear track spikes back in the day. Like, that's kind of the overall feel that you get of these. They're really nice, conforming, and they should be close to your foot. So I would say true to size in these things. Now, to get into a couple of the things that I really like about the shoe, obviously the upper is super breathable. So this is a really great option for those little summer walks and stuff out and about, especially if you're walking down a waterfront or something. I mean, super lightweight and very breathable. I also wanted to mention the fuel cell in this because obviously I'm a huge fan of fuel cell. It is the craziest, softest, and squishiest yet snappy sort of technology on the market. One of the best in my opinion. It rivals Nike Zoom X, like, for sure. It's that soft and squishy, but I love the way that they integrated it in this shoe because it's such a crazy low stack. It's kind of like an engineering feat how they were able to create something that's so squishy feeling yet very minimal at the same time. It's kind of like the best of both worlds in just a really small, compact version, and I really dig that. Also, you can see the carbon fiber energy arc right here in the middle of the shoe. Very nice there. And you definitely feel a little bit of rolling motion as you're kind of walking around in the shoe. So this review is obviously primarily from a casual perspective. Will this shoe casual? I would say yes, it can casual. It's probably not my #1 choice for a casual shoe though, because this one has a little bit more purpose behind it. It can definitely work though if you want something low profile and you have kind of a narrower foot. I definitely need a wider version because they are a little bit too narrow for me, especially in the heel section of the shoe. The forefoot's not so bad, but the heel heel definitely is a little bit too narrow. So when these ones come out, I might buy a pair of them in the wide version and see how they are comparative, because same as the Fuel Cell Rebel V2, I had to get the wide version and it was much better on the heel section. I'm assuming the same thing is going to be on this one. What are you doing?
Where's your LOLs?
Tell her in 5 minutes. One other minor complaint, something that I'm just nitpicking on, is the tongue of the shoe. Personally, I would like something that has a little bit more of a fixed tongue. I do like having a regular tongue. However, this one's so floppy that when you put this one on your foot, like a big club foot like myself, like I just wouldn't be able to slide this on, but the tongue gets folded over down towards the base of the shoe a little bit too often. So for me, I would like to be able to have that sewn in at least halfway up, and then for the top part have it loose, because then I don't have to worry about the tongue flopping around and stuff at the bottom base of the shoe. And that's just one of those things that, like, yeah, it's not hard to take an extra second to put on your shoe and then take some TLC as you're sliding your shoe on. But I'm like, boom, I like to just get out the door. So any which way, that was one of the other things that I was like, hopefully they'll fix that in the next version. All in all, though, it's crazy lightweight, crazy breathable too. The upper alone too, it has this larger perforation holes all the way through. So a couple of things that Sean from New Balance actually mentioned to me. He said Supercomp is how New Balance will categorize performance products with carbon plates. Also, the name Supercomp is not out of left field. The original Supercomp was a popular racing shoe in the 70s, and the name is a callback to New Balance heritage, but with a modern approach. The original Supercomp from the 70s actually also inspired the design of the 327s, one of New Balance's biggest lifestyle models right now. He also mentioned that they have a Supercomp Trainer that's coming out that I definitely must try, and I totally agree. I've seen images. It's a huge stack of fuel cell on those, bigger fuel stack than on the Rebel V3 is definitely something I want to try out. So I will hopefully be getting those for the channel whenever they come out this year. But the Supercomp Trainers look like one of my favorite type of models that they're going to be releasing this year. But I love that they have a little bit of a variety out there, and it's always good to be able to try other things, because you never know what you might like unless you actually try them out. So this is one of those shoes I probably would have originally passed on, but the fact that they sent them over to me, I tried them on. It's actually a really comfortable pair of sneakers. I think it would probably be comparative to like the Nike Zoom Streaks. Like this is like that type of a sneaker, but the engineering again in the midsole matched with the carbon fiber and the sneaker cushioning technology, the breathability, the lightweight. And because they're so low to the ground, there's not like a stability issue with the foam that they have either. Like it's an all around great option for somebody that wants something like this. So low profile and all the other things that I mentioned. Again, if you guys want to buy a pair of these, I will link them in the description. Appreciate New Balance for sending this pair over. Much appreciated. But thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video. Hopefully it was somewhat informative from a casual perspective. And if you guys have any questions and whatnot, leave a comment in the comment section. It's stuff that I missed. But have a good rest of the day, and hopefully we'll see you back on the channel soon. All right, peace, guys.